Wow, what a big question. That's a good question. When do interviews and podcasts and stuff, you get a lot of generic questions and stuff that you know the answer to instantly. But that's a real difficult one as well. You hit me with the heavy stuff, man. I like it. I like it. The journey, well, it's a perilous one to start with, and like I said about the fan base. It started with me just doing it for me, and that was the same with DJing, just buying records back in the 90s as a young teenager, with friends, and then putting on our first event, when I was 15 years old, DJing at that, starting out as an MC as well. I know it doesn't sound like this terrible Scottish accent, but back home in the motherland, that's how it all started out in 1995, and so next year it'll be 30 years that I've been doing this completely. But it was in 2004 that I became pro, and when I say pro, it's a real vague term. It means that I quit my last job. Basically, for the next 5 or 6 years, I was eating beans and toast and just about surviving, just paying the bills. But still, the thing was, I was getting up every day and doing what I loved, and you can't put a price on that. I have had different periods of success, some bigger than others, and that's not just been in terms of like the gigs I've done or the crowds I've played to, but also financially. And coming from a poor background, going back to square one again hasn't been frightening, because I've been able to build my career up in different music genres, different aliases. Also, I guess the part of the longevity of doing it for 20 years is keep reinventing myself and reinventing my sound. That's one of the hardest things, I think, for a lot of people to do, because you can almost get captured in an era and people like a certain thing you do, they don't want you to change. And I have lost fans over the years because of that. I still get fans from back in the day saying, why don't you make stuff like you did in 2005? I'm like, because it's 2024. And it's nice to kind of sometimes dip back into the older eras and stuff like that. But as an artist and someone that's my job, and I guess it's a job, but my career is about continually trying to be inspired and excited by what I do. And if I don't continue to evolve, then that stops. And there has been periods in my career where that's happened, and it's been been close to quitting, but I keep getting back up, and I'm still here, brother, still here.